Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Sarah. I'm the artist behind Pinselgeschichten and join me putting my art journal together this week. And I'm starting off with a few book pages that I just ripped straight out of the book and that I'm putting down on my page to have a background that is not white but actually also has another meaning in the page itself, but first and foremost it's a background that I like to work on. I'm using gel medium to put it down and I'm just applying a whole very thin layer of it all over the page, and then I'm gluing down all of the book pages, and then I'm drying it off with my blow dryer because I'm impatient. Now, from the title of the video, you already saw this is all about childhood memories, and the trigger for that was my niece's birthday this week. She is 4 years old now, and a cute little lovely girl that well, she's just adorable, you know. And I was thinking about, wow, do I have any memories from back when I was 4 years old? Is there anything that I could remember distinctively? And sadly, I have to say, no, there isn't. There's maybe some like flashes of memories that I have, but it's never a real clear picture. Those memories come way later. And the thing that I remember, though, is reading bedtime stories, or that I got bedtime stories read by my dad every evening, and that's the second meaning of the book pages here. I really liked that part of my childhood a lot, books and stories, and it was just awesome. So to have the next layer on my page, I used white and cadmium yellow acrylics, and I just go over it with my palette knife, which leaves those tiny gaps in between the color, because it's just bumpy because of the gel medium. It's not a flat, smooth surface anymore, and I really like that. So I used that bumpiness of the page to my advantage and just had a quick spread of acrylics on top of the book pages, drying it off again, and then I'm going on to the next layer here, which is made with turquoise, Van Dyke brown, and Prussian blue, just 3 colors, and I'm very roughly quite abstract and just really just hinting at the object. I'm painting in a tree, and I don't want to be, well, detailed with it. I just want to have something that represents a tree, or that resembles a tree in the end, because I'm going to swoosh it out, and that's a technical term. I'm going to swoosh it out in a few seconds anyway. But I need a quite thick layer of color that, though I go over it with my blow dryer, it stays semi-moist so that I could still manipulate it in a few minutes. And I'm just putting down a lot of color to have that moisture still stay there and not have the colors dry up on me too fast, because acrylics really dry fast, and in my studio it's quite warm, and under in total 5 big lights that I have around my table when I do artwork, it's quite warm on my table, so yeah, the colors dry even faster. Now that I have that weird looking tree in, I'm just adding a swing, which to me is something that I like from my childhood. Whenever I went to the playground, I loved the swings most, and yeah, that's a fond memory as well, but that also happened way later when I was a bit older, and I still have the memories very clear from that time. So here I am drying off the layer, and I'm just semi-drying it. It's quite solid already and quite dry, but since that layer of color is so thick, the lowest part of the layer is still moist. So now that I can go over with the next layer, which is titanium white, I'm just putting a bit of color down on the trunk and a few on the branches of the tree, and then I'm going in with quite some force, and I'm just getting the color moving across the page, mixing it up, and it almost looking like something of in a storm or a wind or something. But for me, that is that undefined, unclear picture that you get in your head from your earliest memories, where you can't really pinpoint the memory, but you just somehow have a fuzzy world. And that's the case here. That is the fuzzy world of my childhood, or the childhood. It's, of course, it's inspired by my childhood experiences and everything, but it could be anybody's childhood as well. So I'm having that layer dried off really well, and now I go in with my permanent marker and just have some outline scribbles, just to quote unquote hold the painting in place. I want to have the fuzzy feeling, but I want there to be something that you can grasp, that you can relate to that color as a tree. And something that when you try to remember, you focus on something so hard, on a picture in your mind, and you try to grasp it. That's why there's the outlines. So with red ink now, I go in and just go over the swing, because for me, that is that part of the picture that you remember clearly, while everything around it is fuzzy, and you just got a split second of a memory there, and it's just bam, that kind of feeling. For anything you want to remember from years and years back, that's the swing set is the thing that flashes into my head as a steady picture, as a clear picture, almost like a photograph, and everything around it, the weather, the surroundings, the circumstances, everything else, the sounds, it's all blurry. So I just go over it again and again with the red ink to have it solid. And then I'm adding a tiny heart on the tree trunk just for giggles. It's just something that I do. I add weird, funny pictures to it. Once that's dry, I'm just going over the swing set with some white gel pen and also with some red glitter pen. I also go over it, over the heart with the same thing. And then I'm just putting down the date, and that's my page. It's very abstract and very emotionally driven this week. So it's just a memory that I tried to paint. So it's quite a lot that you could interpret into a painting would you not know the title. But I think it came out the way I wanted, and it definitely transports the feeling that I have when I think back to my earliest childhood memories. So I hope you enjoyed watching along, maybe got inspired, maybe got something out there that you could use when you go create. I thank you very, very much. Please like and share this video if you feel other people should see it. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I got lots and lots of art videos and board game videos for you every day of the week. And I will see you very, very soon. Have a good day. And go create, right? Bye.